Hello everybody, how are you all doing? I'm going to get my bowls and get ready for this amazing reading today. I have 6 piles and it's for 6 groups today that I'm going to give an answer on. Okay, I hope you will come in. Totally forgot to get my bowl. Take a sip of tea. So people can come in. Well, feel the celestial heat coming in right away. Eshkana ene eyamanai elakatai iseyamane. Rutu takai iyemana ai iyelene e. Seyamana I ekalalai I heyamanai ikai ise rupa iyene e. Akatai ise eyamanai iyele e. Ru Eyamananai kalalai e. Well, thank you for being here and tuning in for today. I'm going to do the reading, and the theme is TOXiC DETOX. And it means that we need to detox from toxic energies within ourselves. And that means, Mercury is going retrograde at the moment in Capricorn. That means that all our shadow side is coming to the surface, and that needs to be transformed. With these beautiful light codes that comes in, you feel it right away. I feel the celestial heat right away in my body, and that means that more light is coming into your body, and that is getting out the toxic energies or the shadow side of yourself. And you need to address those shadow sides. And you also need to know if it's yours or is it someone else. And what can you do about all these all these toxicities, right? Because you remember your own old patterns, and they will come out to clear out the karma, to clear it out and to go to a higher frequency. Okay, so this is what we're going to do today. I hope you all be well, and that you are giving me a thumbs up for the energy exchange, so I can know that you are out there and that I can tune into your energy. And let's see what kind of messages are coming out for you. Okay, so I'm going to pull 4 cards on each stack I have. And just to see what is going on in the twin flame journey we're all on. You know, your inner and outer twin flame energies, your masculine and your feminine within yourself. Oh, 5 are falling out. Okay. Okay. Let's see what I have here. No more waiting. The waiting game is over. Let it go. And maybe you're holding on too much. Maybe you're holding on of what was in the past, and you need to let it go. It's the high priestess, you know how it works. You know what is in store for you. Your guides already told you what is in store for you, and you letting go of third parties. You letting go if it's in reverse. So you're letting go of third parties. No more interference with the third party energy. So you stepping out of that, because you know when you're in this waiting game for this one to resolve, you're wasting your time. And you need to move on. You need to move on. Otherwise, you get stuck and you will fight the other energies. And that's the probably the shadow side of one of you outside. It could be that your twin flame is married. It could mean, you know, that you're waiting, and you can wait for 12 years. Let it go, and now get rid of your energy, your old energies that was doing the waiting, that was doing the fighting for your divine masculine. And it's now time to release that, because those old patterns of the third dimensional realm, you don't need in your in your ascension to the twin flame journey, because when you're on the twin flame journey, you will find your emperor. You know, then you say to your spirit guide, you say, I trust you in every sense of the way, and I'm not fighting everything what is a third party, and that keeps my shadow side up, that let my shadow side come up. Let it go. It could be you know, a friendship, you know, in your group that is you know, fighting each other before attention, or you know, old behaviors. It was it could be that you know, there in a family situation, that the attention always went to someone else and not to you. So that means the jealousy is created there, And when you going in that same environment, that will keep you triggered. So I would say let it all go and let that energy get out of your system. And when you let that out of your system, um, your true emperor will come in, you know, your true ascension. So you're working through some stuff, okay? Need to drink a lot of water, my lovelies. So it's about letting go of third-party relationships. If your life is continuously being in third-party energies, like you always had to fight for the attention of your loved one or someone else, your parents, um, or at school. You know, maybe you were never a popular child at school, or you know, and you always had to fight for everything. Then maybe it's time now to, because that fighting is keeping you stuck. If you, I will turn it up. You know, your guard. You always have to guard yourself and shield yourself from all these energies, and you always had to fight for recognition and to be seen, because you have a feeling you haven't been seen by the outer world. But probably you're programmed that way, that you couldn't see yourself for who you are, that you are this beautiful, powerful being, full of love and have everything to give. And maybe you decided, okay, now it's time. I'm getting out of the third party's energy. I'm stepping out of the third party energy, and I'm going to celebrate my life. I'm going to celebrate who I am. You know, no more fighting, no more interacting, no more saving, and no more waiting. And that could be that, you know, that is holding you back. And we're going into Imbolc at the moment. Um, okay, I see here. You can't satisfy everyone. You know, you can't satisfy everyone. There's only one particular twin flame out there for you. Good morning, High Priestess. There's only one person for you out there that's yours, you know, that is resonating with your inner divine feminine and inner divine masculine. So even how hard it is, you know, that you are waiting, that you're in that waiting game and you're in this waiting room for your masculine to be ready, you know, don't go there, because everything happens in the now. So if you are in the now, let your divine masculine, let your divine masculine go. Let it, release it. It could be that he has to go through his own stuff, and his own karma, and you can't save him. Stop with being. Hi, Chaley. I'm great. Thank you. Um, it's your time to release, to being a hero, or to want to save the divine masculine, save him from his marriage, save him from everything, save him from his work situations. You know, you can give him advice, but it won't help, because he won't take your advice. And when you're in that kind of situation, let it all go. Stop the waiting game, stop the fighting, listen to your spirit guides because they already told you, celebrate your life and go further and wait for the one. Don't wait for the one. The other one will come in. Your real twin flame will come in. You know, you can have to do with a catalyzer, you can have to do with a fake twin flame. You know, they coming all in to keep you separated from your real twin flame. And it's not giving them what they want. It's taking charge over your own life, taking charge in that situation that you say, okay, I am taking the leap of faith with myself and releasing all my shadow sides. I'm releasing my toxic behavior, because the higher you come in frequency, the more you will know that what your shadow sides are. Okay? Everything comes to light. Your shadow side is coming to light, and your karma is coming to light. So we're all dealing with endings of karma and endings with our toxic shadow sides, okay? And how we interact to people. Also, stop reacting. Stop reacting. And go from that heart space, that really beautiful, warm feeling in your heart. Go there and do everything with love and transmute it for yourself. Be kind to yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. Because the most critical and the most hard we are for ourselves, not even the people outside ourselves and we meet are that hard towards us. We are the only ones who really beat up ourselves for even little things. So stop that behavior and go and celebrate. Okay, this is for this pile. Let's get to the other pile. What's for the other group here? Simply love. Okay. Wow, beautiful. Because if you release all these energies, you start to manifest. You start to manifest your life. There's only simple love, you know, love from father to son, love from mother to daughter, love to friends and family, you know, love to for your beloved, you know. And then the love is coming in and you're moving forward. You're moving forward step by step for this enormous energy and twin flame relation to come together. So there are a lot of toxic behaviors we can leave behind at the moment. And also detox your body. It's really time with Involk. It's time to detox. It's time to clear your body and make it ready for springtime to come in. So go to your crown chakra, and in these times of detox or fasting, meditate. Meditate on where you want to go. If you want to come in union and you want to manifest your twin flame, in your life, then both your twin flames need to be in balance, the masculine and the feminine. And it's very important who you have in your life, who you surround yourself with. You know, if things not working for you, if things are stagnating you, then you have to surround yourself and see with which people you are interacting with. Okay? So if you're, it could be, that was in the other reading of the Divine Masculine, that there were some roadblocks, you know, and that could be people in your life that are withholding you or distracting you to come into this union. And it's probably not the people who are doing this, it's probably the energies behind the people that, or behind the person that is trying to withhold you. Um, and and um, and withholding this, you know. So those people are trying to withhold the twin flames to come into union. So don't wait. And if you want to manifest this in your life, and you want to manifest, it doesn't mean that your twin flame will always come to you in this lifetime. It could be that they have karmic cycles to go through, and you have to let that be. You can't interfere with that. Okay, so you manifest through your crown chakra. You manifest through your womb. So you need to be clear of all traumas out of your own womb space to start manifesting and to create. Even the masculines have womb spaces. Okay, you know, and then this union can come into union, and you know, when you go into a higher frequency, you're releasing the karmic energies. You're releasing those energies that are not good for you. And maybe it's time not to address the divine feminine as a karmic, or because on their vibration it could be a twin flame. And when you're or claiming it to be a twin flame, well, it's a karmic, and those things, yes, you have to let go, because it's their lesson or their blessing. And when it's someone else's blessing, then it's a lesson for you, you know, maybe to detach, maybe to let go, maybe to work on attachments, and that's not an easy task. It's going bit by bit, but the beautiful thing is there will be coming people on your path that are helping you and supporting you to go through this, even if you think it's a negative thing, you know, it's always for the better of you. So and sometimes we think, okay, what is this about, you know? This is just crap. I'm giving up on that twin flame relationship. And that's okay too, you know. It's okay to say I'm taking a time out because I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the fighting. I'm tired of this, and I don't have any joy in my life. You know, there is no joy. There is no passion. There is no nothing. And because you're focused too much on your twin flame. everything what's happening now is in the now. And there is no yesterday. You can't change the past. You can't change yesterday anymore. So make sure it is a good one for yourself and for other people. Sometimes it's hard when there are too many. I don't want to say hard. Sometimes it's uncomfortable because we have to work first on our toxic behavior and go through it and release that before it's able to manifest, you know, your twin flame in your life. And I know the divine feminines are way ahead of the divine masculines, but there are also masculines out there that, wow, that can really, really meet the divine feminine on their level. And for the divine masculine, it's very difficult to find, of not difficult, but to find the woman or the women on their level. And their souls know. So if you're going in that in this energy, oh, I see this man, I fall in love with him, and I want this guy, you know. And if it's in both consent, go ahead, you know. If they both, if the both souls, you know, want to go into this soul contract, then it's fine. But if one of the two says, okay, it's not for me, this is not resonating for me, you know, don't wait. Because, you know, when it's not resonating for them, it's not resonating. So why would you wait on divine masculine that is not resonating with you? Because then you're coming again in a karmic cycle and it will become toxic. So just appreciate each other from the heart space, accept it, you know, and move on. And someone else will come in your life. Maybe not your twin flame, but it could be someone that can meet your soul, can meet your heart desires, is connecting with you on the same level, has the same ideas, you know, want to is that person like you that wants to read a book, or is that person that loves to jump off cliffs, you know, and soar around up there, you know? You need to know what is compatible, and your soul knows, and your soul will guide you to the right people. Okay, this is for this group. So just spread the love and be in love with yourself first, you know, connect with the higher realm and manifest what you really want in your life. Because when it's your twin flame and you connect in the realm, you will get answers, and maybe will from your twin flame, you know, not always from spirit, but sometimes you know that your twin flame will react. Okay. Okay, let's get another pile. Okay, detox your mind, detox your body. Yeah, you have to wait. You have to wait with Mercury retrograde. I talked to that in the beginning. You know, it's all about letting go of the expectations, how things should go. And here now I get obstacles and challenges. So this is for the next group, for your destiny. So it could be that there are still some uncomfortabilities or traumas in your life that still needs to be released. And it's your destiny to come into union, but you need to have patience. The patience here is necessary. I'm having the Twinflame brainwaves on. Yeah, wisdom. It's also about getting your wisdom and your inner wisdom activated. Or getting knowledge, or when you're patient, you know, when you're impatient and your knowledge will come in, you know, the hermits go within in these times, you know, go in detox, go in retreat, go fasting, you know, take 3 days off for yourself when it's really challenging, when you have obstacles on your path. Sorry, I'm always on my nose because when spirit comes in, my nose starts to itch and to tingle. So I got a question, why are you're always at your nose? I said, yeah, but that's spirit coming in. And then I know that spirit is with me. And they let my nose itch. It's really funny. But if you have obstacles in your life, you know, then you have to detox your shadow side and let it all go, you know. Be patient with yourself, and searching inside to the wisdom, what it is to let go of, what it is you need to let go of. And it will come up. If you ask, it will come up, because it's your destiny to raise your vibration and be one with all, because we're all one. And it's if you say that to people in another vibration, they don't understand. When you say we're all the same, I am you, you are me, they don't understand, because you know they don't, their mind is refusing it to get it. Maybe if they're connected to their soul level knows, their soul knows. And on a mind level, they don't. Because everything is one. And, you know, everything, when you have patience, everything will come in. And the seed starts to grow. You know, the flower doesn't grow in one day, you know. It takes time. It takes time, and it takes time for the ascension process to get in and to grow in that space, you know. So this is for the next group. Search for wisdom within. All the answers you want to know, they are from the inside. You can't get the answers from the outside. It's always from within. You know, it's also using the cards is a beautiful tool, you know, to to um, to express everything, you know, to make contact with the higher realms. But most of the time you don't even know it, because when I'm channeling, I know it already. And I get the answers from spirit. I get the answers from within, you know, and without. It's depending on which energies are connecting with me, you know. We are that light. We are connected to the star seeds, and we are connected to the planets, and we are that light. We are all. And that's going from within to without. And sometimes it's even difficult for our minds to comprehend and to express it, because that information is the mind isn't able to process that information. That's why sometimes we get a lot of resistance if we're doing our work, because their minds are not grabbing it. Their minds takes everything personal. Okay, so that's for this group. Okay, let's see. Next group. What's coming out for the next group? Please give me your energy and your thumbs up so I can feel your energy exchange, and we can reach more people to get this video out. If you like these readings, subscribe on my channel. I have a beautiful retreat coming up in Avalon, and that's in April and May, and that's the mediumship, Galactic mediumship. And there's also one starting private trainings. They're a bit more expensive, but you get everything what you need to learn and know what's going on in the galactic energies, what is going to channel you, what is a reptilian energy, what does it do, how can you protect yourself, but also how do you defend yourself against those energies. Okay, it's going way up in the galactic spheres, and you learn all kind to deal with all kind of energies. Okay, so if you're interested, let me know. In the description box below there will be a link in my videos. So if you watch my other videos, you will find the links and everything to that course, and I can connect with you. Okay. Okay, let's see what's going up here. Someone is in sacrifice mode. Someone is going through the dark night of the soul and needs to see the things from another view. He sacrificed himself probably going to the dark night of the soul. There's this very fierce, fiery woman counterpart that could be you, Divine Feminine, that is holding on to her knowledge, that is holding on to her passion, to her love for herself, for other people. And she is looking towards the masculine. And the masculine is only defending himself. You know, he is there, he's defending himself, and she is just looking at him. She's not doing anything. She's just sending him love and understanding. She knows where the divine masculine is going through, as she knows from her soul that when they're connected, you know, she knows exactly where he's going through. But it's his lesson. She can't save him. She can't do for him what he needs to learn, as it is his lesson. But she sent him love and compassion, and he is defending himself. You know, maybe guarding himself from love. It could be that he is keeping the divine feminine out because he is in this love space and he wants to keep this safe, you know. So he probably will do anything in his power to guard this union, to guard this beautiful love. I think it's a message for Conchita, if you're watching. This is probably a message for you. And he needs to do it on his own. You know, it could be that she's fiery, she is... and when we're going to the toxic energies, you know, could be anger, could be not be able to communicate, not be able to understand, and wants everything now in this moment. It could be impatience, it could be all kinds of shadow aspects that are within her, and that's why he's guarding himself, and that's a sacrifice for him. So it could be physical, mentally abuse, it could be all kinds of abuse, and that high essential warrior, and this is what he's guarding. This is what he is guarding. He's guarding this connection. You know, he doesn't want that this twin flame energy is getting compromised by the outside or by an angry woman. Could be that the divine masculine, because there is so much anger and so much frustration, is totally in his mind space and don't feel it anymore for his feminine, and that is really in this space of guarding the twin flames. And I have a feeling this is really for Conchita, one of my friends. So okay, this is coming out. It's I recognize this so much. So it's all about releasing. If she would release the detox behavior or the toxic behavior, and go to the heart space, and go to anything else, you know, then he wouldn't guard himself that much. And it could be there is too much work pressure, there is avoidance, you know, they don't connect anymore. He feels left out. It could be he feels rejected. And the rejection of the masculine, that is their toxic trigger. You know, they need to work on that side, that they don't feel rejected by the feminine, and that the feminine don't feel abandoned by their masculine. So there needs to be a lot of self-love. And what's happening in this relationship, in the twin flame relationship, they are together as one. They are together as one, and they are there for the long run. And he is guarding this. He is protecting this. And because he knows when she would find out that there is something going on in this space, this whole energy would, you know, be blown up in their face. So then there will come other energies in the mix. So he rather sacrifice himself than you know, letting this love be compromised. Can also be for another group that he is protecting the divine feminine, you know, that he is protecting the divine feminine, and do everything in his power to protect her, you know, and he even wants to sacrifice her and let her go and give her space to find a new love on her own. Because if there's some energies that are, it could be oh wow, that's interesting. It could be that he has to do with the shadow side of a karmic partner that is bipolar and threatening him, you know, threatening him, threatening his children if he doesn't do what she's telling him to do. So he is guarded on every level, you know. So he does everything that she says. He's doing everything he says just to, you know, protect himself and protect his loved ones. Okay? And I don't want to throw with labels, but that's what's coming through. That she is I hear manipulating the whole situation, so he is not able to be with his twin, with his beloved. That's what I hear. So, and it could be vice versa. It could be that the masculine, you know, is doing this to, you know, that the masculine, that you're dealing with a narcissistic person and that you are, you know, have to find a way to guard yourself and get out of that space to be with your twin flame, or to be in your power as a divine feminine, you know. It could be that you have to deal with that, and that you are sacrificing yourself. But, you know, take as it resonates, okay? Take as it resonates. Okay, let's go to the next pile. Okay, give me some thumbs up, people. Give me some energy exchange. And I will subscribe yourself if you are wanting to see more of the videos, so you get your notifications. And yeah, thank you for your energy, and thank you for your watching. I'm so grateful that you're watching. This is just not for just one person questions. Most of the time that will happen on Facebook. if you have a question, I will give an answer on your question, or I have a theme, and then you can ask for a card. On YouTube, I do it a different reading. So, yeah. There is something else. I feel, I don't know if there's someone out there that's watching who have digestion problems. And I feel it on the solar plexus, and I feel it in my bowels. And Spirit says it's time to release, and it's time to detox. Okay? Time to detox your body. And really, when you detox your body, you're also going through some emotions. And these emotions are coming up to be addressed. Could be that you're getting very emotional, or look at those emotions, because those emotions are just the ones that needs to it's time you paid. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't see that one, but I will look at it back. So it's yeah. So that needs to be released. Okay. I don't understand what you're saying, Essential Warrior. Oh yeah, okay. So if you are in that space that you need to detox. Oh, okay. Yeah, now I understand. Yeah, you then you have to cut off the sugar. You have to, if you have if you have gas problems, nerves, yeah, also, but also cut the sugar. You know, look at your energy level. Shadow side. So when you're detoxing, your shadow side is coming up, and it needs to be addressed. It needs to be, yeah, ice cream is the worst. Yeah. So, you know, let that go, and look in that space, and look in your in that energy where you can look yourself in the eyes. You need to look your shadow side in the eyes. You need to look your own devil in the eyes. You need to go there. And then you're getting in a mental conflict because the mind don't want to go there. The mind is fighting it. And the mind says, no, I'm not going there. I can't handle this. I can't do this. And you get mental issues, mental health issues, you get anxiety, you get nervousness, you know, you get stress. And well, I just told you, just look it in the eye, yeah. And then be in that space, because otherwise you get mental health issues. You know, you get anxiety, and you can't sleep at night, and you know, all these things are coming up. You need to choose wisely. You need to choose wisely. Who are you having in your circle? Are you having people in your circle you feel sorry for and you want to help? Because that's most of the parts. I get through you most of the time when you feel sorry for someone. It's your inner projection, it's your inner shadow that is feeling this. So when your shadow side is feeling this, then it's triggering you not to, or to help even more. You're in this energy of um, um, the energy of needing to save other people, to help, to but to save them. You can't save them. You just you can't give them any advice. You need to let them do it on their own. You can guide them and you can give them tools, but you can't help them. And you need to choose wisely which direction you're going, you know, and which people you are taking on. And I'm not talking about, you know, helping people on an uh, you can be a guide for people, but you need to choose wisely, because if you're having people around you that are not on your frequency, they will block your energy. They will block your prosperity. They will block your future. They can block everything, because they're not healed yet, because their shadow side is coming up and coming up and coming up. Wow. We're having some heavy air fighters around here. So that's really an interesting one, because we're all light warriors, right? And when we are light warriors, and I'm going into this, when we are light warriors, we are wanting people to help and to create. But if it takes too much time and they take away our power, you know, then you can't help at all. And then you start to get in a lower frequency and in a fighting mode. And that's the mental conflict, you know, because then we're going in that shadow side again. And we need to come from love. So choose wisely which direction, which people, which energies you getting into your space and into your vibration. You need to release people of a lower frequency, because they can also trigger your shadow on purpose, you know, and not able to sleep or to get mental health issues because of stress or of anxiety of other things. And that is resonating through your whole body, like gaslighting or you know, things that they do, or even worse. And then one side, they do very good for you, and their shadow side decides to do something totally different for you, you know, because they're still not healed. And if the shadow side coming up because you don't get enough rest, or you know, you're not sleeping well, you know, then you're getting in all kinds of, you know, state of mind. So you need to choose wisely. Who do you want to have around? And are these people good for you? Yeah. Yeah, lack of sleep and lack of food is killing you. You know, if you can't eat and you skip too much meals, go for healthy shakes. You know, go for kombucha and go for the other healthy stuff that you can drink, so your stomach get activated again. Because sometimes when nerves taking over, um, then you know you're going in all kind directions, and you can't eat, you can't sleep, your whole body starts to shake because the lack of food, the lack of rest, you know. And it's a total, and you have to see it as a total reset. So you have a new chance to choose where you want to go. Food, um, food, everybody knows that food is can be the disease, but can also be your health. You know, food has frequencies, so eat food with high frequencies. And you know, if your stomach is really um, locked, what we have sometimes when you're going through a divorce or you're going through a separation and you can't eat, you know, your stomach is so upset that you can't eat anymore, then you need sour cabbage, and then and eat it and drink it, because that will activate your stomach acids for new energy. So it stabilize everything, and then after a few days you can eat again. Yeah, sauerkraut. Exactly. Yeah. Your yeah, and that's what happens with the twin flame separation. You know, you can't eat anymore. But you know, meditate. Open your third eye chakra so you can go in and thank you. So go within and you know, look at your shadow side. So get this, the first thing you have to do when you're meditating is quiet your mind. And I'm a big fan, and I say it again because I almost say it in all my videos. I'm a big fan of the breathing exercises of Wim Hof. That got me really well through my twin flame separation. You know, it got me through a horrible divorce. It got me through, because the proteins that are going through your body, and when you have weak spots in your body, the proteins are connecting to the weak spots in your body. And most of the time, that's the brain, because the brain don't get enough oxygen. And when the brain gets more oxygen and the proteins are not connecting anymore to the weak spots, they start to flow through your body, so they don't get attached, right? Don't get attached. So when you're doing these breathing exercises, you know, it's also an exercise that you don't get attached to anything else. You know, you don't get attached to fear or to cold, or it doesn't matter. It doesn't attach to your system. So yeah, and take cold showers. That's a bit radical, but you just can use the breathing exercises to do this. Okay, next group. So give me a thumbs up and give me your energy, people, if you're out there and watching. So we have some energy exchange and I can interact with you and, you know, feel your energy. Yeah, oh, good luck with the cold showers. Good luck with the cold showers, because that's even worse than getting in a cold bathtub, you know, or into cold water. Okay. Wow, again, same cards. Healing begins and has to do with the solar plexus. So your willpower, you know, is sometimes overtaking it, and but also your stomach issues. So healing begins. You need to connect with love and the love for yourself, and then need to spread your wings and walk the white path. Walk the path of light and follow it, no matter what. Don't get distracted by all other energies. Other energies and your shadow sides. So when you are in this energy of you know, when you're in the energy of distraction, you get distracted by everything. So it's really time to heal that, you know. Get those dark curtains away, look the shadow in the eye, and you know, and do the and heal the solar plexus, you know. Then just coming together in love, because I have a feeling the twin flames will come together um, um, when we're going into Pisces. Yeah, when we're going into Pisces, then we have Imbolc, new start, new cycle is starting, new life is coming up, okay? And then walk that path of light together, you know, go to that sun, let yourself shine, and do everything that you need to do in your life, because that's what's really needed. And when you're there, when you're on that path, and you follow that light, and you meditate, and you're doing your work, and you're doing your shadow work, it's so important to do the shadow work. When you are on that path of light, you know, nothing else can take you off that energy, of that light, and going towards that golden sun, you know. Ask the sun, communicate with the sun, you know. Ask him to shine on you. I was I just have to tell you this story because it was so beautiful. um 2 days ago, I was walking into town, and it was a little bit gray, cloudy, and I said, please sun, please come through, you know. I love you, and I will give you my energy, and I love to see you today. Can you please come through? And then I started to sing for Mother Earth. Every step I took, you know, was a singing prayer. And then I felt the sun coming through and warmed my back, and I started to laugh. I started to laugh so loud on my own on the street. And I saw people looking at me like, why is she laughing? But it was just the joy of the connection. And the joy of the connection, that's the bliss you get from source, and you know, and the sun, and everything is aligning with you, and everything is working for you. So when you do this, this is the most powerful thing. And yeah. Oh well, I know for sure we can change the weather. I know for sure. I do. I do. If I'm angry, I can let it rain and thunder. So, but I hate that, so I don't go there. But at that, you know, I rather invoke the sun, and taking this energy, and you know, this is it. This afternoon, I'm going to do some other miracles again, and it's also our job, you know, to connect with Mother Earth and to be in that space. Yeah, yeah, it's all possible. It's all possible. Yeah. And it's that huge connection that you have, and that everything will work for you. Okay. So yeah, it's time to do the shadow work, because if we don't do the shadow work, you know, um and we all know that separation can get you off track, right? Can get you off your path. And it's time to take care of yourself first, instead of thinking all the time about your twin flame. I know it's difficult, because it's the heart connection, but sometimes you have to tell yourself, not today. I'm not connecting with you. Just say no. Yeah. You need to do the shadow work before the 1st of February. Otherwise, you have to do a whole year again in the same energy. You want to clear that. You want to clear that karma. You want to clear that karma now. So yeah, yeah. So if we need to address that, and I'm doing my shadow work on the land, because all nature is giving me the signs what I need to clear, and then some things are coming up for me when I'm in nature, and then I'm getting mirrored by nature, and then I think, okay, that needs to be addressed, or it's popping up, or a memory is popping up that needs a karma clearing, or that needs another thing. Yeah, exactly. So that's how it works for me, and it works for everybody else on a different way. You know, somebody else is going in therapy. You know, I have a EMDR trauma release therapy. I can help you with releasing traumas, or get you through your twin flame separation. For the first one, for the 1st of February. So you have 2 weeks to do your shadow work. And if you work 2 weeks on your shadow, you did a lot of work. Yeah. Okay. So, well, guys, that was it for today. I'm checking out, and I hope you had a good time. If you need support and help with trauma release, or with shadow to release your shadow side, you can connect with me, and you connect with me in the description box below. There's my email, and let me know. And see you next time. Bye bye. Wish you all the best.